Hello and welcome, boys and girls. This is Etheric777, today back with another little review, and I'm going to talk with you about Super Mario Galaxy 1 for the Nintendo Wii, but I'm not alone. I have my co-host here today with me, Neckshredder1 from Australia. Hello.
Yeah, Pete here. G'day Super Ataric's brother, nice to be with you here for this great game.
Yeah, thank you very much. So before we start, for everybody, I played this game during the last 2 months, during the weekends, you know, half hour here, 1 hour there, and I streamed the whole content to Neckshredder1, so he followed the whole game from the beginning till the end. And yeah, today we are here to talk a bit together about the game and what we liked and what we maybe didn't like. And yeah, I think here we go with the gameplay.
Yeah, okay, with the gameplay in Mario Galaxy, the concept of the game is it's broken down into little worlds as in earlier Mario games, but the thing that's different about Mario Galaxy is that they got the concept for the gameplay from the tech demo Mario 128, which was for the GameCube. And it was shown at Nintendo Space World 2000, and in that tech demo, you know, there was a bunch of Marios running around on a little sphere, and yeah, the guy that produced the demo had the idea that he'd want to make a game where the gameplay was based on spherical platforms, and at the time they thought it would be technically impossible, but as it turned out, he stuck with the idea, and it became the concept for Super Mario Galaxy to be running around from one little world to another. So the gameplay is nice and fast. You know, the levels are often quite short, and a lot of action, and then quickly move to the next world. So yeah, it's really a great idea, and it's the other idea that went with that was because the gameplay was going to be on these little planetoids, that yeah, there would be some interesting gravity effects in the game as well, as you can see here. The Tarik's jumping around in these up and down gravity platforms. They gave you some fun, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. I was a little bit impressed now from your, how do you call it, from your background knowledge. I didn't know that, to be honest. So I hear this for the first time now while we record the video. Yeah, I really liked a lot the way how they did this game. You know, it's with these different worlds, you can finish very fast one world, you can go back to do something different. You know, you have to get these big stars and you have to collect them. What I liked is that every world in this game is very unique. Then what you told, Pete, the gravity is very interesting. That's the reason why I show this part here. You see the gravity goes in the direction of, how do you call them?
The arrowheads, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's quite heavy, you know, when you play like this. Sometimes you think it looks so easy, but I remember that here I fell down a lot of times. So in general, yeah. I like the mix here, you know, from 3D into 2D. Here I show one complete level, for example. You remember this level was even a lot of times that I played it. Because it's a very nice mix.
As you can see, going for an extra life.
Yeah, and I needed it, you know, I needed it. I always want to do the things too fast, so here, you know, when you run too fast and you don't wait a second, you have no chance to go through.
Then you die.
Yeah, so a lot of nice ideas in this game. I don't know how much time I actually needed to finish the game. I think it were about 15 hours of gameplay. I didn't went for all stars, but for a lot of stars. There are still some little things left to do, but nothing special anymore. We did even a lot of the extra levels, the hidden levels. And,
there was one special thing left to do that I remember. You had a photo of Luigi, and you had to go and look for him in the same spot.
Oh yeah, true. Sometimes Luigi was sending you a letter like, hey, I found a star, but I'm there. I have one photo, but I have no idea where I am. So I never found Luigi anymore. Luigi is... I saved the princess, but Luigi is lost. Yeah, I don't know. He's so always funny in that mess somehow. What I liked is Luigi sent me even a letter to my Wii main menu. So outside from the game, I got even one letter from Luigi. Hey, I'm still there. Please save me. That was very nice. And here we have one of the stars that you have defined in every level. But I even liked are a lot of customs in this game. Here, for example, I'm there as a little ghost.
Cool costumes.
That's so mean here. You know, I felt a little bit sorry. I was going near to her, she fell in love with me. And what I do is I'm bringing her into the light. Yeah, sometimes Mario can be that evil. But you know how it is.
Well, that's one way to get rid of a girlfriend that you don't want anymore.
Bring her into the light? That's a strange concept. However, yeah, that was one of the customs. You know, there are a lot of more things. You have custom for the water, and to fly you can be one bee and all that. And I realized today my English is a little bit more rusty than usually. I'm sitting there. It's very hard to explain that game, but yeah, I really liked it completely from the beginning to the end. There were no point where I told, oh man, I want to finish this finally to go on or something. But it was very entertaining.
Well,
sometimes I had,
I would say, like from the point of view of the spectator playing the game, that there were some parts of the game that you weren't exactly enjoying quite so much. Like sometimes you said the perspective was giving you problems.
That was the next point, exactly. What I wanted to say, sometimes I had problems with the perspective and I didn't know where to jump. Somehow I didn't saw my shadow or something, so it was not so easy to find the right way.
But in the end, it's not the kind of game where you just go, oh, this is too hard, I'll never get this. If you keep at it, you eventually get the hang of it.
Exactly. Sometimes it was even not the fault of the perspective, but maybe because I have not so much time to finish a game on one day. So there was always 1 week or 2 weeks until we could go on. So I had to learn it all again. And when you are already in a level where it's all quite difficult and you have to start, then it's not so easy.
And you're a bit rusty.
Yeah, 50 hours of gameplay. And I needed about 2.5 months to do all that. Well, but at the end we did it, you know. That is the most important thing, I guess.
Yeah. Another interesting thing about how they made this game is with the music. They, you can hear in this level, it's quite orchestral. They did away with the kind of Latin sounding beats of the. They didn't do away with them, but they used a lot more. They actually used a 50-piece orchestra to record the music for this game. So,
and the
even though
music
you still get remixes of some of the old music, a lot of this new music is very very classical.
It fits very good to the game. It's really very, very good done. The music is quite relaxing and fits very, very good to the levels. So even for somebody who maybe is not a classical fan, will not be annoyed by this music or something. It's really very good.
Yeah, like here in this level, it gives you a bit more of a heroic feeling as you're trying to make your way through all this lava and cannons.
Yeah.
Oh, getting chased by those missiles and then dumped in the lava. Wow.
Yeah, it was not so easy. Here we come to the part where I showed some final bosses. This one here is one of the first final bosses, or stage. How do you call them? Stage bosses?
Yeah, stage boss. Yeah. Final boss was just Bowser.
exactly. So stage, you see there the gameplay was not that good. Took a while. Here we see another custom and another stage boss where you are flying as...
I remember with a lot of the boss fights as it went on, like I remember this guy at first it was quite difficult for you to figure out any way to even hurt him, but then just by accident you end up finding a way. You just keep hanging around and trying different stuff, and then eventually when you realise what you're meant to do, you realise it's not that hard.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes,
kind of
you know, you think, oh man, I don't know what to do, and then it takes some minutes and then you will find it out. It's not that you are annoyed because you don't find a way to go on. Sometimes it takes some minutes and then you say, oh yeah, why didn't I saw that already earlier?
This fight is so cool. I can't remember the name of the boss, but shark skeleton boss guy. It's such a cool boss fight though.
Also the music fitting very well, yeah. But I like is even, you know, the mix underwater, in the air, on land. You really go in so much different places. And here, you listen to the music. The music fits very, very good. Gives you the feeling of being in danger.
Like Jaws or something.
True. Or this one here. Watch that part.
I remember this boss's name. This is El Caliente. This was a boss fight.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, what
Hot.
does that mean? Mr. Hot?
Caliente is hot, if I'm right, I think so. Okay. It's Spanish, but it's near to Italian language, so... Mr. Hot. You see that you have to shoot... You have to shoot it back, but you have to watch out that you go down into the lava. If you don't jump, then there are even flying around all these... pieces. Then you have these little blue things. If they catch you, they make you slow. So as more you go on in this game, as harder it becomes. Really?
Yeah, it definitely took more skill to beat him. Oh, look, he's Bowser. Cool.
And here we have one of the final fights. Of course, as always, I will not show you here how this goes on. The story, you know, you have to play it by yourself. I would give this game, I don't know, a score of 95%, a very high score, because beside of the perspectives, sometimes here and there where I had problems. I really loved how it was done, very entertaining.
Yeah.
And
well, you're not the only one, mate. It's still one of the highest rated games of all time.
And I think it
generally averages
it.
between 95 and 100%. On all the review places and game ranking type places. So you really can't go wrong.
That,
yeah, you really can't go wrong. Super Mario Galaxy.
Yes, and that was our little chat about the game today. You know, just talking a little bit, having a little review, and the game is definitely worth its money. You will have a lot of fun with it playing this. And if you have a Wii, then I'm quite sure that you can't go wrong with it. I never heard somebody who told that he don't like it, you know. Maybe a bit less than I do, but never heard somebody who told I hate this game or something. Good! And that is our outro. We have to go again. I don't know what we will come up next with, but for sure something will come, so stay tuned on the channel. And thank you very much. Come back soon and bye bye.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Cheers, see you next time.